Hi there. This is City Skylines for beginners, and we're into tutorial number 31. If you set your city like I have it here so that you can actually see across the city, quite a lot. You will. It's easy to see where there might be problems. We have quite a few right now that we're going to address. We have a lot of areas where it's saying there are not enough workers, like right in here. There's an area over here in the farming area that says that there's noise pollution causing sickness. And way out here in the industrial area and in the forestry area in the background out there, you see a lot of abandoned buildings, these black squares. And in between them, you see, again, more workers needed. So obviously, one of our major problems is we need to put in more residential. And then way up here in the distance, I see, again, two other problems that we'll have to go and check on. Oops, can't get there that way, can we? We have to go over and up. Okay. Apparently, we have some problems here that need solving. Garbage, it looks like. Okay, these are just garbage, so we could probably ignore those. Let's go check our garbage. Oh yeah, they're just asking for garbage and it'll get picked up. So our major problem now is we need to establish some more residential that is going to cover all of these. If you go down into the industrial area, see all these little abandoned building icons? When you get in here, if you come in a lot closer, they turn into a whole lot more icons, and almost every one of them is saying that they need workers. That one says not enough workers. This one says abandoned, and if you, well, it doesn't say that because I hit the wrong building, but like say this one, it says abandoned, and if you click on the icon in the information for that particular building, it tells you why it was abandoned, and again, not enough workers. So obviously, the problem we have to solve is we need more workers. We cannot put them in the industrial area, they'll just die. So we have a whole area down here next to commercial, and we have a huge need for residential, so let's go in and put in a nice big residential area. Okay, so we'll put it on, oh, it is on hold, and we'll go down and get ourselves some roads. And again, in between where the roads are coming together here is where we want to run a road out into this area. There we go. We're just going to run a road across here like so, relatively quickly. Whoops, didn't mean to go that far. There. And go ahead and establish water and electric. We don't have either one yet, so we'll go down here and put the water in. Oops, cannot go across a water pipe with another water pipe. You have to connect to the pipe that's there and then keep going. Okay, almost finished with this part. There we go. And then we'll get to the electric problem. Now we already have some here, so if we just run a line from this side over to this piece, that should be enough for us to start some of our, there we go. We'll start there and we'll let that run while we're putting in more roads, because we're going to make a nice big section here. Some of this is going to be farming. we'll go ahead and run residential down this whole section. Well, actually, you know, we can put farming out in here, so we'll just make this whole thing residential. Okay. I'm making small houses on the inside and large apartment complexes on the outside. There we go. Oops, we don't want that part to be. We don't want houses being built or any other kind of a building being built on a part of the road that's coming in to the neighborhood. That's just never good. Okay, so we'll start next to it and go out. Okay, so that should give us enough people working here that, and there's a whole bunch of things here that say that they don't have workers, which seems strange because we've got these huge complexes of workers, but you just never know. So if we run another road from this farming area out here, and then another one here, and another one here, and of course we all know why we're doing that, and then out into this area. Did I get that down to the road, or did I almost make it? No, I only almost made it. There we go. Now people can come from here and go to work in this area, or they can come from here and go to work over here in this area. And if we connect to this freeway right here, they can go all the way up to this industrial area and go to work. So we need to connect to, well, actually just coming up this way, they can get to the freeway here and go up. So no need for that. And we're almost down to where we have more residential area to be filled now than what we have a need for. You see the little green band is down quite a ways. I don't trust it. I would be inclined to go look at this and see how many of these buildings are still saying we need workers. See, there's an awful lot of buildings here saying they need workers for, you know, for us not needing to put in more residential. But, you know, you never know. Sometimes you just can't keep up with it. Okay, well, while all of that is being taken care of, and these will redo themselves, so I'm not going to worry about those, taking them out, because we still have this problem over in the farming area, and we're already at 8 minutes, or at least we did have a problem in the farming area. Okay, that problem seems to have gone away, but we did originally have this building and this building were saying that there were people sick in it. It's no longer saying that, but it was saying it. And there's a lot of noise going on from the animals here, which apparently has bothered some people in this area. So I was thinking maybe we will move all of this here out in this area. We can just do that by putting in our industrial. Oops, I didn't want that. Dezone that. Now you can also, if you put in, say we put in the wrong kind of stuff here, the wrong kind of zoning, you can go back to that area and right click and take it all out. You don't have to come down here to the brown to do it. There's just different ways of doing things in this building or in this game. So we're going to go down to industrial and we're going to put everything that's over here, we're going to dezone it and let it grow here. Okay, and there's a reason why we're doing that. if we dezone all of this, I'm trying to dezone it. Maybe I'm dezoning the wrong thing. What is that? Oh, it's a medical clinic. Well, no wonder. Okay. Okay, so dezoning. We want, well, I didn't want to dezone all of it. I just wanted to, there we go. Okay, so zoning this in again and dezoning everything over here. Boy, I'm having problems trying to get my zoning stuff done correctly. Why can I not get that to work? Okay, there we go. So these should pop out now. And what I wanted to do here, while the zoning is filling back in with farms in this area, the area that we did have farms right next to the buildings that people are living in, I thought maybe we'd just go in here and pop in some nice trees. Parks, if we have a park, say this park, it costs, there we go, it costs $7,500 to put in and then $160 a week to keep it going. And this one is $8 a week and $1,000, and this one is $40 a week and $5,000, and it goes forever. The cost is continuous on these parks. They're wonderful, but they are continuous, and we don't really need to do parks. Let's go over to the trees tab up here, where we are in parks now, and then there are paths between the parks that you can put in, or we can do props, which is just trees. So let's just pop a bunch of trees in here. And what they should be doing, these trees, is they should, if we just do one at a time and just put them all over in here, they should help to alleviate some of the noise from livestock or whatever it is that they're having troubles with. And if you put in a couple of different kinds of trees, those are always great to put in, and the reason for that is they're at different heights. Some of them are lower than others. You'll notice that this one has nothing, if we get down in here where we can really see it, this one that we're putting in, it has a long stem where noise can come underneath it, but if we go to this bush and put this bush next to it, that kind of covers up that area. See how it covers up that area? So noise doesn't get through underneath. So you kind of want to scatter different types of bushes and trees and whatnot in this area. And every time you put in a tree, I don't know if the trees cost money to put in or not. I'm pretty sure that they do, but it's probably like 10 bucks a piece or something, and it doesn't go forever. So that's always good. And there we go. We want to just, along the backs of where all of these farms are, we want to put a line of noise buffering. I'm just left clicking with the mouse after I've clicked on this tree, and then I'm going to go back through and put in a line of bushes that will also buffer the noise. Not to mention, looking nice. We're just right-clicking all over the place here. And we're up to 15 minutes already while I'm in here planting trees. But the idea is to get the noise buffer in there so that people don't get sick from noise. There. Okay. Hopefully that'll make a difference. Well, it seems like there's quite a lot of noise buffer there now, or there should be. Okay, and we're at 15 minutes, so I think we've handled everything that we can handle during this. Okay, this guy is still saying he needs not enough workers. There's still 8 jobs available. And I saw another icon over here, but it's gone now. So I have no idea what it was, but not there now, not a problem. And meantime, we have housing in here that's gone in. We still have a need for more housing. So go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put in some more buildings. Oops, I did it again. I did not mean to put buildings in that area. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that will help. Let's go up here and see if it helps at all up here, or if I'm going to have to put... I don't think so. We might have to put housing in a lot closer. Okay, we're going to need housing closer to this industrial area, but because people are not getting out here from there, from where we're putting them. So you can see all the little abandoned buildings and all of these little icons with the little people in them, that if you click on them, they say not enough workers, abandoned because not enough workers. Okay, so to fix that, we'll go into this forestry area, and we're just going to have to put some complexes here, apparently. And we might as well put them over here where they can get into the forestry department, but where they will also be right along and there. Do we have water? Yes, we do. Do we have electricity? Pretty close. Okay, industrial. And we're getting it as close as we can here. Okay, let's see if we're getting any buildings. Are we getting any buildings? Do we have electricity there? Well, it sure doesn't look like it. Let's try running one of these in here. See if that helps. We can always take them back out once buildings start coming in. And I'm not sure why they're not coming in. Okay, we have a couple coming in. And anytime that you want people to move in faster, put a park in. It seems to do wonders. We need a park that's smaller than that. There. There. Now, with parks in here, people should start moving in. I don't know why, but it just seems to work that way. There we go. We have contact. Okay, and we're up into 20 minutes now too, so have to take care of that. We are going to start getting residential in here though, and hopefully we'll get enough of them in fast enough that the agricultural forestry department will have workers, and all of these little abandoned things will go away because people will suddenly be going to work there. Because right now there's just too many buildings out here that don't have workers. So hopefully we can solve that problem really soon with all of these that we're putting in. So we'll try and get that set up in our next tutorial, tutorial number 32. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.